Fans of the acclaimed open-world game, Red Dead Redemption 2, have a renewed sense of anticipation for its potential release on modern consoles, such as the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series XS. Despite its original release in October 2018, the demand for an upgraded version has persisted, driven by the desire to see the game leverage the enhanced capabilities of current-generation hardware. According to gaming insider Nate the Hate, who has a track record of accurate predictions, versions of RDR2 for the PS5, Xbox Series XS, and even the upcoming Nintendo Switch 2 are reportedly in existence. Although no specific release date has been confirmed by Rockstar Games, the development of these versions suggests that an announcement could be on the horizon. The timing of this potential release could align with the upcoming 7-year anniversary of Red Dead Redemption 2, which might serve as an ideal moment for Rockstar to surprise fans with a stealth drop. Moreover, with Grand Theft Auto 6 slated for a May 2026 launch, Rockstar could strategically use the interim to maintain player engagement by releasing an updated version of RDR2. This move would not only satisfy the existing fanbase but also attract new players eager to experience the game with enhanced graphics and performance on modern platforms. As the gaming community speculates on the timing and features of this potential release, it remains a topic of keen interest and discussion among industry watchers and players alike.
Nintendo has recently unveiled new details about the upcoming game, Hyrule Warriors, Age of Imprisonment, a prequel to the acclaimed Tears of the Kingdom. Set to release on the Nintendo Switch 2, this Musou-style game, developed by Koei Tecmo, expands the lore of the Zelda universe by introducing new characters known as the Sages, along with Zelda's Maid. The Sages include Agreston, the Goron Sage, Kia, the Zora Sage, Rafika, the Rito Sage, and Artie, the Gerudo Sage. Each character brings unique traits and backgrounds, enriching the game's narrative and providing players with a deeper understanding of the Zelda saga. The announcement has generated excitement within the gaming community, especially as the release date approaches. The introduction of these characters is significant because it adds depth to the storyline, potentially influencing future gameplay and narrative developments in the Zelda series. The game was showcased at the Tokyo Game Show, where it received positive feedback, heightening anticipation for its release. As players await more details, the unveiling of these characters is a promising glimpse into the expansive world that Hyrule Warriors, Age of Imprisonment promises to deliver.
The recent giveaway of shiny legendary Pokémon, Shiny Koraidon and Shiny Miraidon, from Pokémon Scarlet and Violet, organized by Nintendo, the Pokémon Company, and GameStop, has encountered significant challenges. The promotion, running from late September until October 15th, aimed to distribute these exclusive Pokémon through code cards at GameStop stores in the US and EB Games in Australia and New Zealand. However, the demand has far outstripped supply, with many stores quickly running out of codes, despite a restock effort by GameStop that included a second wave of codes printed on receipts. Each store received approximately 50 codes per batch, which proved insufficient. This scarcity has resulted in frustration among fans, as scalpers have taken advantage of the situation by reselling codes at inflated prices on platforms like eBay. GameStop has attributed the limited supply to restrictions imposed by the Pokémon Company, expressing willingness to distribute more codes if they become available. Fans have questioned why these Pokémon were not distributed through more accessible digital means, such as the in-game mystery gift feature or Terra Raid battles, which would avoid the logistical issues of physical code distribution. The situation underscores the challenges of managing high-demand promotions and the impact of artificial scarcity in the gaming industry. As the event draws to a close, players are advised to check with local stores for availability, although many report continued shortages. The gaming community is hopeful for improved distribution methods in future events, especially with the upcoming release of Pokémon Legends ZA on October 16th, which promises new distribution events and downloadable content.
The CRKD Atom controller, a nostalgic nod to classic Nintendo aesthetics, has become a favorite among retro tech enthusiasts, especially with its current Amazon sale price of $17.99 as part of the early Prime Day deals. This tiny wireless controller, inspired by the iconic atomic purple design of the Game Boy Color, offers compatibility with the Nintendo Switch, Switch 2, PC, and mobile devices via Bluetooth. Its compact design, reminiscent of the SNES gamepad, provides up to 10 hours of battery life, making it ideal for short gaming sessions. However, it lacks a thumbstick, which limits its use for certain games. The Atom controller lineup includes various color options, such as the retro purple, which pays homage to the Nintendo GameCube, and the Ogg Gray, resembling the classic SNES controller. While it may not match the ergonomic comfort of premium gamepads like the Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller, the Atom's retro appeal and affordability make it a delightful gift for Nintendo fans. Its nostalgic design often brings smiles to those who remember the tech aesthetics of the late 90s and early 2000s, making it a charming addition to any gamer's collection.
This week in gaming, players and industry enthusiasts are buzzing about the latest updates and experiences in some of the most engaging titles. Notably, Crytek's Hunt, Showdown has captivated players with its newest in-game event, featuring exclusive weapons that can only be acquired through gameplay, adding a fresh layer of excitement and challenge. The game's hot zones are now teeming with venomous creatures, enhancing the thrill and intensity of this popular extraction shooter. The recent quality-of-life updates to the user interface have been well received, addressing long-standing player requests and solidifying Hunt, Showdown as a leading title in its genre. In the realm of tactical RPGs, Cyber Knights, Flashpoint from Trece Brothers is making waves with its latest updates. Known for its compelling blend of RPG elements and tactical gameplay, the game offers players the flexibility to choose between stealth or all-out combat, catering to diverse playstyles. This flexibility, combined with its intricate storyline, has drawn comparisons to the iconic XCOM series, though it stands out with its unique charm and engaging mechanics. Meanwhile, the enduring appeal of classic RPGs is highlighted by the modded version of Gothic 2, which expands the game's universe and lore, offering fans a nostalgic yet fresh experience. Additionally, Megabonk is reviving the spirit of classic shooters with its innovative blend of 2D and 3D elements, providing a satisfying and deep combat experience that keeps players coming back for more.
This month, PlayStation Plus subscribers are in for a treat with the addition of Cocoon, an indie puzzle game that has been hailed as one of 2023's hidden gems. Directed by Jeppe Carlsen, known for his work on Limbo and Inside, Cocoon offers a unique puzzle-solving experience where players navigate through miniature worlds contained within orbs. This inventive gameplay has earned the game high praise, including a Best Debut Indie Award at the Game Awards 2023. With a Metacritic score of 88 and glowing reviews from outlets like Eurogamer and GamesRadar, Cocoon is a must-try for puzzle enthusiasts and those looking for an innovative gaming experience. While Alan Wake 2 is being promoted as the headline game for October's PlayStation Plus offerings, many argue that Cocoon is the real standout. Alan Wake 2, a sequel to the popular psychological thriller, also joins the lineup alongside Goat Simulator 3, known for its quirky humor. However, Cocoon stands out for its creative design and challenging puzzles, making it a compelling reason to subscribe to PlayStation Plus this month. Whether you're a fan of indie games or just looking for something new and different, Cocoon offers a fresh adventure that's well worth exploring.
Blizzard Entertainment's Overwatch 2 is stirring up the community with a significant leak concerning its upcoming Hero 45, named Vendetta. The leak, which surfaced on the Overwatch subreddit before being deleted, suggests that Vendetta will be introduced in a dramatic in-game cinematic, where she infiltrates a Talon meeting and confronts key figures like Doomfist. This leak is particularly intriguing as it comes from a source with a credible history of accurate Overwatch leaks. While details about Vendetta's abilities and playstyle remain sparse, her backstory reportedly ties her as the adoptive daughter of Antonio Bartolotti, and she harbors a personal vendetta against Doomfist. The leak also hints at a potential major storyline shakeup, suggesting that Doomfist might face a grim fate in Season 20. According to the leak, Vendetta will engage in a battle with Doomfist, resulting in his severe injury, casting doubt on his survival. This isn't the first time Blizzard has considered significant character departures, as previous data mines suggested similar fates for other characters. While the community is abuzz with speculation, it's important to approach these leaks with caution until official confirmation from Blizzard. If true, these developments could significantly impact the game's lore and player dynamics, keeping the Overwatch 2 community eagerly anticipating the new season.
In an unexpected turn of events, some gamers have reportedly obtained physical copies of Battlefield 6 inches ahead of its official release date on October 10th. A Reddit user shared an image of the game's Phantom Edition for PS5, indicating that these copies might have originated from a European retailer, given the presence of the PEGI logo. Surprisingly, the servers for this highly anticipated first-person shooter are already online, allowing early access to the campaign, despite EA's official statement that they would go live on the launch day. This early access raises concerns about potential spoilers circulating before the official release, urging fans to be cautious. Battlefield 6 Inches marks the first new entry in the series since 2021's Battlefield 2042, which failed to meet fan expectations. While there's optimism surrounding the new release, analysts suggest it might not surpass the popularity of Call of Duty Black Ops 7 Inches this year. The game will be available on PS5, Xbox Series XS, and PC, but not on previous generation platforms or Xbox Game Pass. However, EA Play Pro subscribers can access the Phantom Edition as part of their subscription. In industry news, EA, the game's publisher, is undergoing an acquisition process led by a consortium including Saudi Arabia and Donald Trump's son-in-law, adding another layer of intrigue to the game's release.
Red Rover Interactive's upcoming game, Enginefall, is generating buzz with its unique premise that combines elements of Snowpiercer and Days into a first-person survival crafting experience. Set in a post-apocalyptic world, players raid massive trains, battling or allying with others to seize control and secure valuable resources. The game's ambitious concept promises dynamic gameplay where players can choose between forming alliances or engaging in combat to achieve their goals. However, recent hands-on impressions have highlighted significant mechanical issues, raising concerns about the game's planned release in early 2026. Despite its compelling concept, Enginefall faces challenges with its current build, which has been described as awkward and underdeveloped. The game's survival crafting mechanics, intended to enhance the experience, reportedly feel tedious and uninspired. This could detract from the potential for engaging player interactions, as the most efficient way to progress seems to be through combat rather than cooperation. Additionally, technical performance issues, such as sluggish gameplay and a lack of immersive train dynamics, have been noted, casting doubt on whether these can be addressed before launch. With its release date looming, the developers have a substantial task ahead to refine Enginefall's core systems and deliver on its promising premise.
Monster Hunter Wilds, the latest installment in Capcom's acclaimed Monster Hunter series, is facing a wave of negative reviews on Steam due to ongoing technical issues. Despite the game's strong sales, surpassing 10 million copies, players have voiced their frustrations over performance problems that have persisted since its release in February 2025. The recent crossover update featuring a raid boss from Final Fantasy XIV, intended to invigorate the player base, has instead highlighted these grievances. With nearly 80% of the 5,000 recent reviews being negative, the game's overall rating has been significantly impacted, now hovering at mixed. Capcom has acknowledged the issues and announced plans for a multifaceted plan to improve the game's performance, targeting a free title update this winter to address CPU and GPU optimizations. However, many players remain skeptical, citing the prolonged lack of optimization and the diminishing performance with each update. This situation is particularly concerning given the game's status as a flagship title for Capcom, a major player in the gaming industry. The ongoing technical challenges not only affect player enjoyment, but also pose a risk to Capcom's reputation if not resolved promptly.